So here we are at the level of phonology. That's the sound system of the language is the phonology of the language. So English has 44 sounds called phonemes. A phoneme is the smallest unit of a language, and we have vowels, consonants, and diphthongs. Some people say we have triphthongs, but there's a dispute about it. That some people say there sounds like fire, ah, that there are three different sounds in it, but most linguists stop at diphthongs. So let's look at the phonetic chart. Okay, so this is something you have to learn, and it's very important for all teachers. If you want to use a dictionary correctly, you need to understand these simple phonetic symbols. So whether you're a maths teacher or you're a science or an English teacher, it would do you a lot of good to understand the phonetic symbols. I'm just going to try to go over them. Now, in the symbols, you will see that some of them have two dots beside them, and some have just one letter showing the symbol, and some have two letters showing the sound. Okay, so where you have two dots, it's a long sound, and where you have no dots, it's a short sound. Now you can see that this particular ones in yellow are sounds that are single vowel sounds. Okay, all vowels, by the way, are voiced. And if you're not sure about it, put your hand on your vocal cord and say ah, and the vocal cord will vibrate. Okay? Or you ask your learners to close their ears and to say ah, and there is a vibration that they will hear. So we have voice sounds and voiceless sounds, or you could say unvoiced sounds. So voiced and voiceless. All vowels are voiced. We have long vowels, we have short vowels, and we have diphthongs. So the vowels on the top here, gray here, are diphthongs. So I'm going to give the sound in words: read, read, with the two dots. E, it's longer than to sit, the word sit. Okay, very short. Then we have book, book, a book. Oh, oh. It is not book. Okay. Ooh, ooh is a different sound which we will come across. So the next sound, ooh, to, is different from book, book, book. Pull him down, not pull him down, because there's another sound, ooh, to, okay? Then we have the short air in men, and then we have the schwa sound. Remember this sound here? The sound in America, America, America. It's called a schwa. It's the only vowel that has a name. It's called a schwa. SCHWA, schwa. Okay? It's called a schwa. Never forget this word. It's a very popular sound. It's in a lot of your words. For example, it's the first sound in the word another. Another. It's at the beginning and it's at the end of another. Another. So it's not another. It's another. Another. It's very, very short. Then we have this word in word, this sound in word. Girl, girl, journey. Okay? It's a long vowel sound because you can see two dots at the side of it. And then you have the long or sound, or, door, okay? Or sort, okay? And you have the short a sound, different from America, the schwa, but this is the shortest sound, cat, a cat, ah, ah, ah. And then you have the sound in but. But is short, but not as short as the schwa sound. And then we have ah, father, father, my father. And then we have the short or sound. Remember, we have the long one, or, sort, door. And then we have the short one, not, oh. Okay? Then we have the vowel sounds. We have hear, ear in the word hear, a in the word day, or in the word baby. A. We have tour, I'm going on tour. and I for boy. O in go. Where, air. So you see the schwa showing here, air, and then my, I to buy something, and ow, how are you? How are you? So these are the sounds of English that are called vowels in yellow here and diphthongs in gray. And all vowels are sounded. Okay, we're not focusing on learning this, but you can watch the video again and listen to me as I pronounce it. Now, you will find that amongst native speakers of English, they speak English with different varieties of accents. Okay, so there might be a few variations in how these sounds are sounded, but generally, we aim for um, international intelligibility. Someone should be able to hear clearly and know what you are saying. Then we have amongst the consonant sounds, the voiced and the voiceless sounds, or the voiced and unvoiced, whichever you want. So if you touch your throat and you say, I'm trying to call the P sound pig, it's an unvoiced sound. My vocal cord does not vibrate. But when I say bed, b, it vibrates. So we have, these are fricatives, and we're not looking at the quality of the sound in the teaching knowledge test, but you are expected to have an idea of these sounds so that you can identify them in dictionaries. Teach your learners how to use dictionaries. And for those who are teaching oral English, it's important. So we have p, b. I'm sorry, I'm putting a vowel to it so you can hear me, because if I don't put a vowel, you will not hear me. T in time, b in bed, p in pig, d do, ch church, church, judge, kilo, go, five, very, think, the, six, zoo, short, casual, the word in the sound of the letter in treasure, treasure. It's usually written as an S, not a double S, one single S. Television, vision, vision. Okay, so milk, no, sing, to sing a song. Okay, hello, live, road, window, and yes. Okay, now the R is called a roll. It's a roll. Okay, so that has a name. All right, and the important thing about the R that you need to know is that it's called a letter. When it's in letter form, it's called the letter R. Letter R, okay? Or if you like, when you're saying it in the alphabetic system, because of the position, you say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. The S sound, the vowel that comes after it is why we call it RS. Otherwise, on its own, it's called the letter R. Okay? So just learn this. And if you go to your Play Store or to your App Store on your phone, just look for phonetic chart and you will find the phonetic chart. It's free and you can use it. It will show you the different sounds and it will pronounce the sounds for you. So it doesn't come out much in the TKT exam, but it's important for teachers to know the phonetic chart. Remember, English has 44 different sounds.